Far-leftists clash with parents protesting Pride Assembly at Los Angeles Elementary School. Let's dive into the details, shall we? A group of parents protesting a Pride Assembly outside Saticoy Elementary School in North Hollywood, California on Friday were met with physical violence after far-leftists came to disrupt the event, which resulted in a heavy police response following a physical brawl between opposing groups. Concerned about Saticoy Elementary School's planned Pride Assembly aimed at kindergartners to 5th grade students, a group called the Glendale Unified School District Parents' Voices gathered outside the school to protest the Los Angeles Unified School District's LGBTQ curriculum being imposed on the youth. Stop grooming our kids and parental choice matters were a few of the signs among the group of protesters, which predominantly consisted of religious immigrant families of American descent. A protester took to the microphone and called out both the LAUSD and as well as the school superintendent for grooming their children. LAUSD, stop grooming our kids, demanded the parent, who was wearing a black and white t-shirt that read, "Leave our kids alone." "Mr. Superintendent, we pay for your salary," she said, adding, "Shame on you." Yeah, they don't care. They're going to do what they want. You've got to get your kids out of public schools because they really do not care. However, the reportedly peaceful protest quickly turned violent when far-left agitators, including members of Antifa, came to disrupt the event. A video posted to Twitter by Los Angeles Times reporter Andrew Campa shows a physical fight between opposing groups, which reportedly occurred after a far-left disruptor allegedly assaulted one of the parents protesting the Pride event. Sounds like Antifa. The chaotic video shows opposing groups running at each other with multiple punches thrown and a few individuals ending up on the ground, resulting in law enforcement breaking up the physical altercation. Following the physical altercation, both of the opposing groups retreated and Los Angeles PD made an arrest, according to a clip posted to Twitter by Right Now News, which recorded the aftermath of the brawl. It's insane as a parent, you can't even go protest what they're teaching at your school without Antifa showing up and fighting with you. Jennifer Kennedy, an anti-grooming protester, told the Post-Millennial that several elected officials arrived at the elementary school and stood alongside the group of far-left LGBTQ disruptors while refusing to converse with the group of concerned parents. Several elected city leaders showed up and they all interacted with the LGBTQ activists, but not with the concerned parents, Kennedy said. LAUSD Superintendent Carvalho, the LAUSD board member Jackie Goldberg, the mayor of Burbank, and state senators Caroline McJover and Henry Stern were all present. But from what I could see, none of the elected leaders met with the parents to listen to their concerns. They stood on the sidewalk with LGBT activists and delivered little speeches to them under their rainbow easy up, she added. Kennedy told the Post-Millennial that when she went to have a discussion with the state Senator Stern about the state's LGBTQ curriculum for kids, Stern was both dismissive and insulting, calling her concerns a conspiracy. The assembly's going on right when they're protesting it. How's that a conspiracy? It's happening. That's why it's at the school. Just go in there and watch the assembly, you crazy person. When he realized I supported parents' rights to dictate the appropriateness of curriculum presented to their young children, he became dismissive and insulting, not only to me, but to the other parents, whose concerns he dismissed as conspiracy, Kennedy said. He brushed away my legitimate questions, pointing to my phone, and said, "This is all just for likes, right?" Oh, the projection. I think that's why he's there, is for likes. Yeah. These people. Then he went over to the LGBT rainbow tent and sermonized about how the Bible and the Torah support the LGBT community, she added. Kennedy explained that despite the far-left agitators claiming that the families protesting the school's pride events were doing so out of place of hatred for the LGBTQ community, those accusations couldn't be further from the truth. This event wasn't about love or hate, as the activists tried to paint it, she said. The protesting parents repeatedly called out that they had nothing against LGBT people on the other side of the street. It was about the appropriateness of a school presenting curriculum to young children that is neither academically nor developmentally appropriate, and which we all know is just a gateway to more sexualization of our children in schools. After the dual encounter protests concluded, Glendale Unified School District parents' voice posted to social media that Antifa militants showed up at the protest to cause harm and disruption, which resulted in physical violence. These people are so weird. It's like you're protesting grooming children. It's like, no, we have to fight you. It's like, what? Weird. That's so weird. It was 100% Antifa with masks covering their entire faces, making matters worse, pushing parents and trying to cause fights, the group posted on Instagram. GUSDPV also explained that the male wearing a red-colored t-shirt and white hat shown in the physical altercation ran at the group of parents with a giant stick. This is absolutely horrendous, the group wrote. Watch the man with the stick run towards parents, and then the masked agitators leave at the end of the video. Yeah, of course, they go and start drama and then leave so they don't get in trouble. Furthermore, the group shared a claim that the red t-shirt man physically assaulted one of the parents during the protest. That same man with the red t-shirt pushed my husband when he was videotaping the other school officials, and he called my husband a Nazi. Again, just more projection. It's like you don't like what they're saying, and they're like, no, you're a Nazi. It's just like, I just want my kids not to have these assemblies. That's all I'm trying to do. Then they just start off freaking out and saying all this stuff and fighting. It's like, that's insane. Parents can't even go and let their voices be heard about what's being taught to their kids in elementary school without all these far leftists coming and fighting them. Then the senator's like, this is a conspiracy theory. What are you talking about? They're protesting at the time of the assembly. It's like, just go in there and watch the assembly. But it's a conspiracy. What is he talking about? This is what you vote for in California, though. Get out of California. Get your kids out of public schools, because this is what happens. Far leftists get elected, and once they're in there, it's hard to get them out. And then they don't care what the parents have to say. They have their own agenda. That's why they run for these positions in the first place. They're weirdos that want to do this type of stuff, and then you protest, and they either don't believe you, right? Or they're lying, It's crazy. Like, normal people are starting to wake up to this stuff. These people probably aren't even like conservatives. They're just like, hey, I just don't want my kids being taught to my kids, simple request. No, you're a liar. It's just like, this is just going to force normal people into, becoming more conservative, because what other choice do they have? They're just grooming your kids or not grooming your kids, and they're just going to say you're a liar or a conspiracy theorist. It's like, okay, vote them out. Vote them out as soon as humanly possible. But that's just my opinion. What is your opinion on the story? Please let me know in the comments below. Also, be sure to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel for daily news updates, hit that notification bell, and share this video to help spread the news. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.